Welcome to Kingdoms, where all your nerdy dreams come true. You are watching Season 2, Episode 10 of the Diamond Commander League. In addition to high-powered gameplay, we are trying to earn Highlander points by winning games and reaching achievements. If you enjoy our content and would like to see more, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Let's check out the commanders and strategies for today's games. We have Carlos playing Jorn, God of Winter. This deck's goal is to take advantage of Jorn's untap ability to get a ton of mana, cards, and protection. In addition, there are some stasis-style stacks pieces to get an unfair advantage and get so far ahead that the other players can't come back. First lesson, stick 'em with the pointy end. His starting hand includes Arbor Elf, Boreal Druid, Cyclonic Rift, Rimewind Taskmage, Frostwalk Bastion, a snow-covered island, and a snow-covered forest. We have Bryce playing Ishai Reyhan Speaker and Reyhan, Last of the Abzan. Bryce is at it again with his Super Friends plan. This time he has a +1/+1 counter backup theme. Ishai gets big fast, and if Reyhan is out, those counters stay around even if Ishai is killed. Just like the Avengers, sometimes it's hard to get all these A-type personalities to work together. His starting hand includes Elvish Mystic, Rhystic Study, Narset Transcendent, Teferi's Puzzle Box, Sunpetal Grove, an island, and a swamp. We have Spencer playing Niv-Mizzet Payrin. This deck is all about drawing cards. The cards don't even need to stay in your hand to reach the goal. Niv-Mizzet, the Locust God, Psychosis Crawler, and Hullbreacher are going to close out the game pretty quickly once a few wheels are cast. Dun 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 dun! Wheel of Fortune! His starting hand includes Arcane Signet, Forbid, Wheel of Fortune, God Eternal Kefnet, Izzet Boilerworks, Steam Vents, and an island. We have Jeff playing Kediss Emberclaw Familiar and Malcolm Keen-Eyed Navigator. This deck is Pirate Tribal with a side of wheels. The goal is to play some cheap, efficient pirates to trigger Malcolm often, and then wheel with Narset or Hullbreacher out to stop his opponents in their tracks.
Aye, there be a Wheel of Fortune, mateys.
His starting hand includes Faithless Looting, Swan Song, Blood Moon, Hullbreacher, Lookout's Dispersal, a snow-covered island, and an island. Alright, let's jump into game 1. Draw for turn, Snow-Covered Forest, Boreal Druid, Snow Creature. Pass turn.
Draw for turn. Triumph tapped. Pass turn.
Draw for turn. Steam Vents tapped. Pass.
Draw them. Snow-covered island. Pass.
Draw Snow-Covered Island also. Yorn. Pass turn.
Draw. Sunpelt Grove. Untapped Elvish Mystic. Pass turn.
Island. Arcane Signet. Pass.
Draw. Snow-covered mountain. Go.
Draw for turn, Frostwalk Bastion. Taps for colorless, and then I can pay 2 to make it a 2/3 artifact creature. When it deals combat damage to a creature, that creature doesn't untap. Overgrowth on my snow-covered island, so I get a blue and 2 green. Arbor Elf and Elvish Mystic. Jeff, I'll attack you for 3. Jorn will trigger, and I'll untap all of my snow permanents. You'll take 3 damage. Rimewind Taskmage. Tap 1 and tap it to tap or untap a permanent. I can only play it if I have 4 or more snow permanents. I'll pass the turn.
Play an island. Tap 3 for my buddy Rhystic Study.
Ooh, just in time.
We're gonna give you a bird there, Bryce.
Well, thanks, Jeff. You will have retribution later.
Draw for turn. Play Mountain. God Eternal Kefnet. I'll pass after that.
Oh. So, an island. Play Bryce's favorite card right now.
Just remember.
Go.
Okay. Draw for turn. I do have a second island, at least. Phyrexian Ironfoot. It's a 3/4 for 3. Doesn't untap during my untap step, but I can pay a colorless and a snow to untap it. Attacking with these 4. Yeah, everything actually will go at Jeff.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
And I'm done.
Draw. Play a Plains for Isha. Swing 2 at Jeff. Play a Spore Frog and pass turn.
Reveal my card draw. See what it is. Do I want to cast this for 2 less? I have to pay 2 blue. And then I still get that in my hand to cast later. This is a copy of the spell. I'm going to do Jorn and the Spore Frog. You get a 2/2 boar.
In response, I'm going to sacrifice it.
Play Izzet Boilerworks, but it comes in as a mountain, so I don't have to do anything with it.
In response to your cast, though, this does trigger.
Pass the turn.
Snow-covered island, and they're in
I will trigger.
Done.
End of turn. I'm gonna use this little dude. Tap Kefnet. Drop a turn. Come on, baby. I will send Phyrexian Ironfoot over at Spencer for 3. I'm gonna send this boar over at you for 2. Second main, cast Fairy Formation. It is a 5/4 flyer.
Trigger.
I can pay 4 mana to make a 1/1 fairy and draw a card. Your turn.
Draw. Play Teferi's puzzle box. The birdie has to go at Jeff.
Yeah, that's about right.
And
I
then-
can
so
reveal my draw still.
You can. Yep.
Can't play it. I have
Good.
6 cards. 6 off the top.
Quite puzzling why you drew 6 cards.
I actually did have an island in my hand, but I'm going to play an island. And now I can cast Niv-Mizzet. He can't be countered. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, I draw a card. I'm going to go to attack.
Are you coming up my way? I'll tap him unless you say no.
Well, that's my attack step. I will pass.
Upkeep. Flash in. Overture.
Oh, man.
Draw for my turn. 5 cards. Yep, go ahead.
Good.
Did that. Play out his Wooded Foothills, aka a mountain. Play this. Yep, that's it.
End of turn, I'm gonna Cyclonic Rift just for 2. I'll Niv-Mizzet.
I don't get to draw. He gets a treasure instead.
Trigger.
Draw my card for turn. You don't get anything from Hull Breacher, but then it is wheeled and I don't get anything. I don't draw 1 card. Untap this dude. Go to combat. I'm gonna send these 3 at you for 10.
Kediss in front of the Phyrexian.
Take 7. So I'm gonna play Jorn for 5. Or
Trigger.
pass turn.
Into your turn. Swords to Plowshare, Hull Breacher. Draw. I have 3, so then I'll put these 3 on the bottom and draw 3. Go to attacks, and I'm going to attack Jeff.
I will take the other.
Bring Reyhan in past.
Reveal my draw. Torbran. Play Girich Sanitarium. Cast Arjun the Shifting Flame. Whenever I cast a spell, I pretty much do the same thing as Teferi's puzzle box. Throw Curiosity on God Eternal Kefnet. So I have 4.
Oh, and I got 2 triggers for Ishai.
So yeah, with Arjun on that Curiosity cast, I'll wheel. Attack him for 4. Draw a card off that.
I'm tapping, drawing 5 cards. Bottom, Volcanic Island, aka a mountain. Replay Kediss. Attack at Bryce in the air.
I'm going to Path to Exile.
Play Dockside Extortionist.
Oh.
I get a pass there. Go.
End of turn. Tap the Arjun. Draw a card. And put this on the bottom. Draw a card. Play this Ice Tunnel. Comes in tapped. It's a snow land. It makes blue and black. Pay 4, I'll draw a card and make a blue fairy. And I draw a card. Draw another card. And I get to go to combat. Jorn is the 3/3 going at Spencer, 5/4 going at Bryce. I'll trigger Jorn, so then I'll untap these
I took 5.
and make another dude. Draw a card. Play Kiora, Master of the Depths. Then I'll be done.
Draw. Teferi's puzzle box triggers. So these 2 will go on the bottom. I will draw 2. Go to combat. This one will attack Jeff. Then these 3 will go at Spencer.
That is 6.
You did not need to save me. That was not your responsibility. Don't worry.
Last turn.
Okay, I'm gonna reveal the first card I draw. Can't do anything with it. I have 6 cards. On the bottom, draw. You get an island. I'm gonna cast Consecrated Sphinx. And then I wheel with Arjun to
Trigger.
cast Soul Ring.
Trigger again.
So now I have 3 cards that I'll wheel. I attack Bryce for 4 again and draw a card. Pass the turn.
End of turn. Get a fairy and draw a card. Tap this Sphinx.
They're both Sphinxes.
The worst one.
Oh, you drew a card, huh? I'm gonna draw 2 off of that.
Oh yeah, Mother of Pearl. So draw another card.
I'll draw 2.
And a Beast Within, Consecrate Sphinx.
Swan Song that.
Dang it.
Which lets me wheel.
I get a bird though. I have 3 cards in hand. They will go to the bottom, and I draw 3.
I'm gonna draw 6.
Utopia Sprawl on this island. Leyline of Anticipation. Plus Kiora. Untap this Task Mage and this land. Draw a card.
Draw 2 more.
Island for turn. Drawing another card.
I'll draw 2.
Go to combat. Jorn over at Bryce. Spencer, you're getting a 5/4 flyer, 4 1/1s, and a 2/2. And
Oh,
Bryce, you're
11 damage.
Bryce, you're getting a 3/3 and a 3/4.
I'm gonna block the boar.
Okay, that also untaps all of these guys. Tap this land. Draw a card.
Yeah, I'll draw 2 more.
I'll draw one more time.
Draw 2 more.
Pass the turn.
Draw, and then that triggers the fairy's puzzle box. 3 go to the bottom, 3 off the top.
I'm gonna not draw this time.
Nissa, Vital Force, 2, and get my Spore Frog. Then I will place head Spore Frog. Hongify, Arjun. I will just attack.
I was
this
so
Spencer.
close. I'm dead.
Pass turn.
End step. Untap this land. Cast Muldrotha. Instant speed.
Okay, that triggers.
Puzzle box on the stack. I'm going to flash in Static Orb.
I can't say I'm mad about being dead now.
I'm going to flash in Urza, Lord Artificer. This guy comes in. These 2 cards will go on the bottom. I draw 2 cards. Draw a card, another fairy, +1 Kiora. And I'll untap this creature and this land. I'll use Urza's ability to shuffle. Exile the top card. It is Rising Waters. So lands don't untap during their controller's untap steps. And at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player untaps a land he or she controls. Ascendant Spirit. Send these to Ironfoot. 2/2 flyer, 1/1s. Before anything else, that'll untap these snow dudes. I pass priority.
My response will be I'm going to sacrifice Spore Frog.
Just pass the turn.
Those are the 2 I'm tapping for Static Orb. Leyline says I can't untap lands, but then I can untap 1. I'll do this Triome. Draw. Teferi's puzzle boxes on the stack. I draw 2. I will tick up Nissa. She will go to 3, and I will untap a land. Go to combat.
Pay 1 and tap your Ishai with this Static Orb with Urza's ability.
This one is actually a 5/5 till your next turn. Pass turn.
End of turn. Draw a card and get a fairy. I'll draw another card. Get another fairy. I'll have this Ascendant Spirit turn into a Spirit Warrior, and it's 2/3 now. Because Stasis Orb is tapped, on my untap step doesn't work while it's tapped. Draw for turn. Teferi's puzzle box on the stack. I'll flash in Merc Fiend Liege. Untap all green and blue creatures on each other player's untap step. Then these 4 will go on the bottom. Draw 4. Draw a card. And I'll get another fairy. Going to attacks.
Doesn't matter what I block with, I'm dead. Unless you want to attack Nissa and try to kill her.
I'll send some her way so she doesn't feel lonely.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
No blocks. Good game.
And all was black and still, and black and cold, and black and dead, and black.
For Game 2, Bryce's starting hand includes Fyndhorn Elves, Vampiric Tutor, Wayfarer's Bauble, Blind Obedience, Evolution Sage, Zagoth Triome, and a Plains. Spencer's starting hand includes Basilisk Collar, Arcane Denial, Arcane Signet, Clear the Mind, Riptide Laboratory, Shivan Reef, and Terramorphic Expanse. Jeff's starting hand includes a Braid, Phantasmal Image, Chaos Warp, Glinthorn Buccaneer, a snow-covered island, and 2 islands. Carlos' starting hand includes Elvish Mystic, Dead of Winter, Gilder Baron, Staff of Domination, a snow-covered island, and 2 snow-covered forests. Alrighty, let's try Game 2.
Draw. Plains. Wayfarer's Bauble. Pass turn.
Draw for turn. Terramorphic Expanse. Burn Island and pass turn.
Draw. Covered island out. Go, Carlos.
Draw for turn. Snow-covered forest into an Elvish Mystic, and pass.
Draw. Sacrifice Wayfarer's Bauble.
Are you done after that?
Yep.
Draw. Play Shivan Reef. Cast Arcane Signet. Basilisk Collar. Then I'll pass the turn.
Draw. Scalding Tarn. I'm just going to crack it now.
Draw for turn. Snow-covered island. Go for Mr. Jorn. Pass the turn.
Draw. Fyndhorn Elves. Blind Obedience. Pass turn.
Draw. Light a Mountain. Jace's Archivist.
Oh, there it is.
Pass.
My turn.
Perfect.
Element.
Draw for turn. Forest. And put this wild growth on this other forest. I'm going to play a Staff of Domination. Send 3 at Bryce, which will untap these.
What is this?
Play Gilder Baron at Lightning Greaves. Put it on Jorn. Pass the turn.
Draw. Land for turn. Evolution Sage. Pass turn.
Draw. Riptide Laboratory. Brainstorm, so I draw 3 and put 2 on top. Keep those 2. I'm going to wheel.
So ability on the stack.
I'm gonna Vampiric Tutor. I will extort.
We each lose 1,
What?
he gains 3.
Yeah, he'll search and then we'll discard and draw 6.
This is the card I searched for.
Let's shuffle, put it on top, and then draw. Talisman of Creativity. Pass the turn.
Put it Foothills. Crack that. Playing a Lotus Petal. Play Lightning Rig Crew. Swing Jorn at Spencer.
For 3.
Let's take another spin at this.
So if you choose the lowest number, you won't wheel. If you choose anything but the lowest number, you will wheel. And if you choose the highest number, you'll take that amount of damage. You call it out, Jeff?
All right, flip.
Done then, Jeff?
Done.
Draw for turn. Play Alchemist Refuge. The Fairy, Temporal Archmage. -1 him. Untap these 4. Heuristic Study. I'm going to send it at Spencer. So that will untap Jorn and these 3 lands. Cast Seedboard Views. I will put the Greaves on it. Pass and tap with you.
Draw this one first. Elspeth, Sun's Champion.
Do you pay 1?
I'm gonna tick her up and get 3 1/1 white soldiers. Play Reanimate, targeting Hull Breacher.
Do you pay 1?
No,
Draw a card.
so I'm targeting this. 3 life because it's converted mana cost, right? Pass turn.
End of turn responses. Alchemist Refuge. Flash and Static Orb. Comes in tapped, actually. So I think that means you get to untap, Spencer.
Oh, good.
Because of Blind Obedience. On tap step, Static Orb is tapped, so it doesn't tap down your stuff, but it will now be untapped.
Draw a card. Play Halimar Depths. So you have to look at the top 3 and put them back in any order. Pass the turn.
End of turn, flash in Overgrowth on this forest. Your turn. The Static Orb is untapped.
I'm untapping my 2 land, drawing no covered island. Play my commander, Malcolm.
Trigger Heuristic Study. Cast Beast Within on Hull Breacher. Beast Within resolves. The Heuristic Study trigger.
Not able one.
I'll draw.
Resolves my lightning recruit and taps. Tap my lightning recruit to 1 damage to everyone. Creates me 3 tap treasure tokens. Combat.
Tap Jorn. Forgot that it killed him. I just wanted to tap him. I guess that
Yeah.
works too.
And my way to get treasures is gone. There's some salt over here.
Go.
I untap 2 permanents. Draw for turn, then play Swamp. Go to attack. Untap 1 with Staff and draw a card for 5 mana. And then I'll attack Jeff with Jorn. And Spencer, I'll attack you with a Gilder Baron. It's a 1/3.
I'll block the one then.
Jorn doesn't tap as long with these lands. 3 mana and untap Gilder Baron on second main. For each counter on target permanent, and he has 4 counters, you put another of those on it. Play Mystic Remora, gain a life. And I'll pass turn.
Gonna untap here, to draw a land for turn. Trigger, Proliferate. Heuristic Study.
Mystic Study trigger and Mystic Remora trigger, so draw 2.
Tick up Elspeth again. 3 more soldiers. Pass turn.
End of your turn. I'm gonna cast Opt. Scry 1. And then I draw.
I'll also respond with Mr.
You gonna pay
Refuge.
for Heuristic Study?
Or,
No.
Mystic Remora. No. Orin Viper, Sculptor of Winter.
Draw for turn. Pass turn.
Paying 5 and drawing the card.
Draw. No covered mountain. That's my turn.
Activating this plus 5 mana. I will play Hydar. I'll pay the 1. I can pay 2, tap it to return a permanent to its owner's hand, and I can only play it if I have 4 or more snow permanents. Untap step. I will untap this land, island, draw for turn.
Remora upkeep trigger.
I will let it go. 5 mana to draw a card, and then 1 to untap it. Snow-covered swamp. I will tap the beast that you have, Bryce. Go to attack step.
I'm gonna overload Cyclonic Rift.
Pay 1.
Nope.
No attackers. I'll pass.
I get to untap. Then I get a draw for Llanowar and Finhorn. Arbor Elf. Soul Ring. Heuristic Study. Blind Obedience. Pass turn.
Draw my own Heuristic Study.
What do you think? Study?
No. Cast Wheel of Fortune. I'm not paying for Heuristic Study. And in response, activate Jace's Archivist, so we do 10 cards.
In response
And-
to that, flash and Hull Breacher.
Ah!
Oh, Spencer.
All the treasures are mine.
We don't draw anything, right?
No, and I get
A bunch of tap treasures.
I'll play Teferi's Puzzle Box. Talisman of Creativity, Frantic Firebrand, and a Siren Stormtamer, Faithless Looting, play a Departed 3-play Malcolm. That is my turn.
Draw a card. Teferi's Puzzle Box triggers. Go on the bottom. I am going to pay 5 and play the backside of Jorn. What? It says you may place target snow permanent from your graveyard this turn. If you do, it enters the battlefield tapped. Pass turn.
I'm gonna draw. Teferi's is on the stack. And again, same as you, stupid thing. And then you get a treasure, Jeff.
They played both commanders.
I'll extort twice and gain 6, and you guys each lose 2. Pass turn.
Draw. Do anything with it, so equip Basilisk Collar. Pass.
3 new cards. Port Razor.
Trigger.
That's out.
Trigger.
Attack 5 to Carlos. That will be coming from Malcolm, so Bryce and Spencer both take 2 from Malcolm and Kediss. And I then also create our treasures.
Draw a card. Teferi trigger. Goes on the bottom. You'll get a treasure. I'll then see what snow permanents I have. Get a land. Pass.
Draw for turn, and then Teferi. Blah, blah, blah. 3 in the air at you.
So we're on 3. Ishai's 3, right?
Yep, that's my turn.
Draw. Can't cast it, so you get a treasure. I'll cast him.
Oh, he played something. This does tick up.
Drawing. Red Elemental Blast. Targeted at Niv-Mizzet.
Trigger.
I'm going to use Departed Deckhand's ability. Another target creature you control can't be blocked this turn except by spirits. Targeting my Port Razor. For this first attack, Carlos, everything's at you.
What's the total?
14.
And it does 2 damage to everybody.
Yeah.
You get some treasures.
They're all on tap. So we're going to attack again. I'm going to swing at Bryce and damage at you.
I take 4 and then an additional 2.
Exactly. So Port Razor's going to go at Spencer. All of this minus Departed Deckhand at Bryce. And then the rest goes at you.
Take 4 and then 2 from Kediss.
Well, I take 2 and then an additional 2.
And so I get to untap again now. Then I sacrifice 3 treasures to go down to 48. And Coastline Marauders.
Trigger.
Go down to 45. Play Jessica's Will. We're going to go down 5. Play out these 2. Play out Teferi's Ageless Insight. Spectral Sailor. Pass, go.
Okay, so then that card's exiled.
Chain of Vapors, yeah.
Draw. Can't do anything, and then you get a treasure. Attack you with Sha.
Then I will throw Iron Store Tamer at it.
Pass turn.
Draw a card. Put it on the bottom. Pass the turn.
Draw for my turn. Put that card away. And I will actually draw 2 cards now. Flashback Faithless Looting. You gotta draw 4 cards to your point. I'm gonna use 8 of my treasures, my Port Razors, and my Coastline Marauder. Can't be blocked except by spirits. Port Razor, Coastline Marauders, Spectral Sailor, Malcolm, Departed Deckhand at Bryce.
That I'm dead.
So that's 19. So then I'll untap, take another combat, and then I'll do the same thing, attack Spencer with the same amount.
And then the triggered ability, I'll lose 2.
Definitely.
B.
I'm dead.
The theme of this game was greed. Carlos got too greedy and tapped out when he didn't need to, leaving him open for a Cyclonic Rift blowout. And then Spencer was greedy with his wheels, tapping out for Jeff's Hull Breacher. Don't let a good play get in the way of a best play. Just so you know, I read and respond to every comment on our videos, and your feedback really has an impact on our channel. If you have a few seconds, comment down below what you like and dislike about this video, or our channel overall. I really appreciate it. Another way that you can help is by liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and if you'd like to support us directly, you can use our affiliate link when you buy cards on TCG Player. You can also join us on Patreon. Right now our Patreon is pretty basic, but we have some amazing perks coming very soon that you won't want to miss. If you take a chance on us and sign up for our Patreon before the perks are announced, you'll get some pretty cool bonuses. Trust me. Either way, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.